Hi, and welcome to Indulge Express Auto as we bring to you another edition of a fabulous vehicle. Today with me is the new Toyota Hilux, which is the new pickup truck that has come from Toyota. And mind you, the look that we're going to show you today, very different, and the interiors we're going to show you today, very different again. These will also be reflected in the new Fortuner when it comes along. And of course, some changes will be adapted by the Innova Hi-Cross, for example. But right now, today, we are going to concentrate on the Hilux pickup, and let me show you some of the features and the variant that is with us today. This is, of course, the top of the line 4x4, and we'll explain a little more of the car as we go along. Yes, it's a little dirty because we have been doing a bit of off-roading, but we'll bring you more. So from the front, the look has been totally changed with the new DRLs and the projector headlamps. And of course, the front fascia is totally different. There's a space here which I believe will house the ADAS radar when it comes. Of course, right now it's not there. Full ADAS is not there. You have blind spot indication and a couple of other things, but that's about it. The front camera for 360 is right here, and sharp angular lines. As we go across, we notice the big change here that Toyota has shifted to 17-inch wheels from 18. This is, of course, the side cladding, the footsteps that are here are pretty cool. And of course, when you come to the back, you see this nice accessory barrier with Hilux written on it. Of course, as we mentioned, the Hilux is a pickup. So what is good if it doesn't have space? And you have plenty of space here, a nice load cargo for putting things in, and hey, enough to do. So if you have a sort of a lifestyle which is sort of semi-farmer, or you own an estate, or even just to show things off, I think this is pretty good. So the interiors on the new Hilux have seen some changes as well. The dashboard is about new, the screen is new, and of course the driver's display now gets a semi-digital kind of a thing with a small squarish window, rectangular window, fixed displays for temperature and fuel. And of course, this display, like any other car these days, is totally customizable. Somehow, the electronic HVAC has been dispensed with. Now you have full manual controls for the air conditioning, which may or may not be a good thing depending on your standpoint. And of course, the upholstery has moved from leatherette to pure fabric, even on the top models. Your four-wheel drive controls are right here, 2 high, 4 low, multifunction steering wheel, very similar to that from the LC300 Land Cruiser. And of course, don't even talk about sunroofs and all. This is, after all, a utility vehicle. But yes, you do have a small sunglass holder here, and the normal ticket holder, and of course, the mirror, the microphone for the Bluetooth. So yeah, overall, it's a simple but clear, functional, practical interior. I love this chubby 6-speed gear lever. And of course, you have two USB-C ports, one for charging and one for connecting to the system. The front is fairly comfortable. You have an adjustable steering wheel. Let's see if the back holds out too. Well, as we keep saying, it's a utility vehicle with a rather large cargo space. So don't expect too much. But given that, legroom is fairly good out here, you have a small hook on which you can hang your shopping bags. I think this is a very neat and practical touch that you have here. Again, two USB-C charging ports, very practical, a phone holder and a grip to help you get in and out of the car. My favorite feature, of course, it's there. You have the center armrest with two cup holders. Functional, practical, that's what this car is all about. Engines don't change much. So we have the 2.8 liter here, which is beating behind me, and you can, wow, this is heavy. So as you can see, the 2.8 liter tried and tested diesel, which is mated to a 6-speed automatic. There are no manual variants on offer, with 500 Newton meters of torque, performs like a Toyota engine should perform, and it's quite capable. Of course, this is the 4x4 version, So you have a full transfer box with lockable differentials. And yes, join me on a drive as we take a look as to what all this engine can do. Just before this, I had pointed out the engine and the transmission 6-speed 80, which is now standard on the new Hilux. And we had spoken about what a good combination that is, especially mated to the 4x4 electronic selection lever that's here. Now, one of the things I like about vehicles like this, and especially the Hilux, is the fact that it has a commanding driving position. I can see the edges of the vehicle very clearly. And in spite of being a little high, in spite of many other things, I think the 17-inch wheels have now done a good job, because you don't get that much roll, you get better stability, and overall, I think the car is just more planted and it's firm. So yes, it's great to drive. Now, bear in mind that this is not your typical family saloon, so don't expect the comfort levels that you get out of a family car. But yes, this is a great vehicle for those who live the life of a lifestyle adventure kind of a thing. If you are a farmer, if you are a country person, I think this vehicle ticks all the right boxes. So yes, it's definitely something which I would like adding to my own garage. So, how did you like our review of the new Toyota Hilux? I hope you enjoyed seeing it as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Now, of course, comes the critical part of it. How much does it cost? And we talked about the fact that some of the features from the earlier vehicle have gone missing, like an automatic climate control, leather seats, leatherette, if I may put it that way, disc brakes at the back, which are now drum. So yes, some feature cuts, and the pricing now goes from 32 lakhs to 36.7 lakhs ex-showroom. Of course, depends which state you are in, the cost will be higher. Out of 10, how much would I give this car? Just for the lifestyle and the fun of driving this, I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. And I hope you agree with me. But do let us know what you think. Send us a mail, follow our social media channels, send us your comments, and we will do our best to answer them for you. Till we bring you another car, please drive safe, be responsible, buckle up.